Good afternoon, Atlanta Music Project young musicians and friends. I'm Mr. Averill, and I'm happy to welcome you to another edition of AMP Online Masterclasses, sponsored by the Chestnut Family Foundation. This class is cello intonation and intervals for intermediate and advanced players taught by Mr. Ishmael Akbar. And I invite you to participate by playing or singing along at home and by answering questions in the chat. If you'd like, you can also have your video shown to demonstrate a concept as we go through the class. So let's get started. Okay, Mr. Ishmael, we are ready.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much, Mr. Averill. There's Jordan. Hey, Sage, can you hear us as well?
Yes.
Great. And if you can turn your video on for us, that'll be wonderful.
Okay. I think they just put me on audio. I don't think that I can do that.
Okay. So for the meantime,
I'll check into that, Mr. Ishmael. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. So in the meantime, Jordan, you want to get tuned?
Yeah.
How are you doing today?
Good.
You doing pretty good? All right. Everybody, welcome. Thank you for checking out this cello masterclass today. We're going to get Jordan tuned here. Okay, here's the A, Jordan. Okay, so to move your pegs, just go ahead and loosen all your fine tuners. All right. There you go. Okay. So as you do that, Jordan, I'm gonna work on with Sage a little bit more. Okay. Can you pitch it again? All right, that sounds good. And continue to go through the rest of your strings, all right? All right, Jordan, let's hear the rest of them. All right, Jordan. Let's hear all your strings. Play your A string. D. G. C. All right, so you got to bring your C way up. Okay. So Sage, we have Jordan with us. So what we're going to do today is work on our interval sheet. Okay. So to everyone that's listening, we are completely aware of our times here, and unfortunately, we are unable to play with, string quartets or with orchestra or chamber orchestra. But what we can do is work on being in tune with ourselves, And what we can use is our open strings. On all string instruments, it's called either double stops or triple stops. Double stops, you play 2 strings at once. Triple stops, you play 3 strings at once. Okay? So Jordan and Sage have already had a lesson, introduction to all these cello intervals. So not only I'm going to reiterate what we worked on through our cello intervals worksheets here, we're also going to cover the D and G string as well today. So Sage and Jordan, can you guys see the cello interval sheet here and the directions?
Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
wonderful. Great. Jordan, let me hear your C string one more time. Okay, so now you have to use your pegs. Go ahead and just turn your pegs a little bit. So not your fine tuners, but your pegs. But before you turn your pegs, make sure that your fine tuners on your C strings are all the way loose, so you won't pop a string. Okay, Sage, you about ready?
Yeah.
All right. So, all right, let's hear it now, Jordan. Sorry. Thanks for your patience, Sage. Let's hear it, Jordan. Play your G. Play your A. D. G. Okay, so on the G, on the fine tuners, turn it about 3 times. Quickly, quick as you can, because we on the time. Okay, and C. So you need to turn your peg some more. Here's what the C should sound like. Actually, Sage, why don't you play your C for Jordan? Okay, you hear that, Jordan? Match Sage C. Okay, good, good. All right, y'all, so let's do this. So can both of you guys read the sheet pretty clearly in front of each other?
Yeah.
All right, wonderful. All right, let's get started. What's the first one? Jordan? What's the first one?
Octave.
Octave. All right, let's hear it. Are you sitting up in your seat and attentive? So sit up and be attentive. Okay, so this is a master class, so we have people observing. All right, so be 100% attentive. Okay. All right. So what do we have for octave here? What does it say?
4 of A and open B.
All right. So let's hear what that sounds like. Both of you, Sage and Jordan. Let's start. Let's go for it. All right, awesome, awesome. Okay, just Jordan, let's hear the major 6 by yourself. There's Ariel. How are you doing? All right. Okay. Now, Jordan, was that in tune? Was it perfectly in tune? Okay, thanks for joining us, Ariel. Just 1 second. 1 second, Jordan. Ariel, can you play your A for us? Good, that sounds good. D? G? And C. Awesome, awesome. So for about 15, 20 minutes or so of the master class, we're going to go over our interval chart here. Ariel, you remember this chart? Yeah? Okay. So let's just go down the line here, okay? Jordan, can you try the major 6 again? Okay. Ariel or Sage, is Jordan's B sharp or flat?
Can you play it again?
Play it again, Jordan. What do you think?
Flat, sharp, sharp, sharp.
Yeah, sharp. Right? Ariel, can you hear it?
You kind of went in and out.
Kind of went in and out? Okay. Good. So it was sharp. Very good. All right. Jordan, can you bring your B down just a little bit and play the major 6? Okay. Ariel, can you play the minor 6? And you can see the worksheet here, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's try the minor 6. Okay. Can you play a major 6? Good. And then play the minor 6. Okay, good. The major 6 is better than the minor 6 right now. Sage, give a minor 6 a shot. Minor 6. What do we have here? Low 1 on the A string. Give it a shot. Okay. Good. All right. So everyone that's listening, we play chords to establish whether our notes are in tune or not, right? So in this case, we're actually playing an open string. And the open string is pretty much going to always be the same intonation until we either turn the fine tuners or we turn the pegs, right? So we can depend, in this case, we can depend on the open strings to tune the note that we're playing with it. It's a major 6. That's a minor 6. So in that case, we're using the open string D. Where it says open higher string A and D, we're going to use A this time. Sage, let's hear a perfect 4th. Okay, good. So everyone that's listening on and that can see me, good. That's good. On a string instrument, we actually change the intonation by either moving your arm for bigger increments, just like half steps, but we simply roll our fingers for microtones. Now, microtones are the notes that are in between. Take a famous conductor, somebody like Robert Shaw, okay? Robert Shaw is a Grammy Award-winning conductor of the Atlanta Symphony. And one of Robert Shaw's tricks is you gliss in between 2 notes at a different amount of time. So you're gonna be basically glissing in microtones. So on cello, gliss, or on string instruments, gliss means that you just simply slide up and down between notes. Okay.
Hey, Mr.
So,
Israel.
yes,
Mr.
sir.
Israel, do you got Sage, you've got Jordan, and you've got
Ariel.
Ariel. Okay, cool. Okay.
Yes, sir. That's right. Okay. So let's just go back to the Grammy Award-winning conductor, Robert Shaw. Okay. And one of the conductors that I worked with showed me actually one of his tricks to get his choir to sing perfectly in tune. Okay. So what you do is you gliss in between notes, let's say just in one beat. One second, please bear with me. I'm going to get my metronome correct here. Okay, so for instance, you put the metronome on a slow beat, maybe like 45 or 50. Okay, and do this for me, Ariel, if you don't mind. Can you put your first finger on the A string on B? Okay, Can you hear the pulse? Can you hear this metronome pulse? You can hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna gliss up to the C just a half step above B, right? You're gonna gliss and you're gonna slur it. You're gonna land on the C and you're gonna gliss back just in one beat. It's gonna sound like this. Make sure you're slurring and glistening. Try it. Ready, and. Okay, very nice. So, Sage, in the matter of 2 beats, can you slowly gliss up to the C and slur is what's going to sound like this? Try it. Ready? Ready, and. Good. Okay. Ariel, can you do the same thing? Except this time, it's going to be 4 beats. So what does that mean? We're going to be spending more time on the microtones, right? So you got to move like real, super duper slow. All right, it's going to sound like this. Try it. Ready, and. Okay, not bad. All right, now Sage, guess what? 8 beats. So you gotta like literally just roll your finger up to the C and in increments of 8 beats. Ready? Give it a shot. 2, ready, and. Very good. Very good. Okay? Very good. Okay? So everyone, when you do that, you're spending a little bit of extra time on the microtones, so you're becoming more aware and you are pinpointing exactly where the intonation should be. And it's a very great technique. Again, Robert Shaw used that with the Atlanta Symphony, Grammy Award-winning conductor. Okay, so very excellent technique. Okay, so thank you so much, Ariel and Jordan. All right, Sage, let's do this. Let's move on to your Elgar, please, Mr. Averill. Thank you. And Sage, let's work on your E melodic minor scale. Okay, so everyone, this is the Elgar Cello Concerto. Sage, do you have any information to tell us about the Elgar Cello Concerto? When was it written?
The Elgar Cello Concerto was written in 18. I don't remember, in the 1800s. Is that right?
Is it 1800s?
I don't know.
Okay.
Um,
I'm pretty sure Elgar wrote this after World War One. When was World War One? Okay, 1914, 1918. Okay. So that was one of the main reasons why he wrote it, for a lot of friends that he lost in World War One and etc. And Sage and I had a lesson on this earlier. And Sage, let's demonstrate to everyone what we did. And April, can you make it just a little bit bigger? Thank you, Mr. April. Okay, Sage, let's demonstrate starting at rehearsal number 2. And for right now, let's play it as written.
okay.
Let's play it as written.
Just me?
Yes, by yourself. Very good, very good. Very good, Sage. Very good. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, a really good way to practice intonation is we take the rhythmic value away and we make all of the rhythmic values the same. So in this case, starting at rehearsal number 2, instead of playing a quarter note and then the 8th note, what we would do slowly is make everything an 8th note, okay? And that way, it's slow enough for us to hear the intonation, and since every note has the same amount of time on it, that gives us the same amount of time to correct the intonation. For instance, in this case, at 2. And Sage, make sure when we get to the C sharp, it's high enough for expressive intonation. Okay? Okay. Because here, phrase-wise, we want to go to B, because we're basically in B minor right here, okay? All right. So in this case, the C sharp is a leaning tone to D, and then the A sharp, 1 before 3, is a leaning tone to B. Right? So the A sharp is going to be higher, and the C sharp is going to be higher. Okay? Good. Give it a shot. So just a little bit slower than that, so you can hear the intonation. And every note is a 8th note. Cut that speed. Give it a shot. That was wonderful. Keep going.
Oh.
Very good. good. I mean, so Sage, can you hear how your intonation is clearing up now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because we have so many leading tones, right? We got that C sharp, we got that A sharp, even have a D sharp, 4 before 4. We have a D sharp, 1 before 4. And you can hear that, okay? So these leading tones are important as well, 1 before 5, okay? So let's just pretend all those are quarter note or eighth notes as well. And let's just go for that run there, our infamous Elgar melodic minor, E minor scale.
That was right.
So close. Sage, that is awesome. Sage, very, very good. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so here we go. For your, make sure these sharps are higher. Okay, so let's just start from, the second, from the B in the middle line of the treble clef. And you're gonna be, you know where I am? And you're gonna be on the second finger right there. Here's the B right here.
First finger, second finger.
Yeah, second finger on the B. Here it is. Here's your note. Go from there.
Is that
Okay. Good, good. So it's close, it's close. So the beginning, the way you're playing it so far, like that, from that first B there, 1 before 5.
yeah?
You know, when you complete that one octave of B's there, okay? Just make sure you're playing the correct leading tones at the right time, okay? So you need to be a little bit more organized between your half steps and your whole steps, okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, how do we work on this? Okay, so Sage, just as if, let's just say you couldn't visually see something on the page. You'll take a magnifying glass, right? To make the image bigger so you can see it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, for intonation, what we need to do is spend longer time on the notes, okay? So in this case, you would actually, per beat, you actually take two bows per beat, and even slowly, so you can know exactly what you're doing, okay? And just like a magnifying glass, you can see better. In this case, you can hear it better. You can hear what's going on, right? So in this case, you would just slow, even slower, 2 notes per scale degree, sound like this. Okay? Give it a shot. Let's start from the beat. And you're going to be on the second finger. Okay, so Sage, let's take, all right, Sage. Okay, so let's take even more time with this, right? When we have, when we have like a whole scale to kind of get through. What you want to do is fix it in increments. Okay, you want to fix it in increments, and for high stuff like this, you want to fix it an octave lower so you can hear where you need to go. Okay, so in this case, let's take 4 notes and let's play it in first position on the cello, extended first position. So it'll be B. The same way, 2 notes per scale degree. The C sharp, the D sharp, then E. Try it. Okay, good. All right. Okay. So stage, good. So those 4 notes, why don't you play it higher this time? Starting on 2. Okay. Good. Good, Sage. Why don't you do it just why don't you just do it 1 per bow now? Just 1 per bow. Good. Now do an octave higher. Good. Okay. All right. So you have that much now, right? So why don't you keep going? Why don't you add another 4? Okay, so you went from B to E, right? Those 4 notes. Okay, why don't you add 4 notes? Why don't you go to F, G, A, B to complete it? Okay, so it's gonna sound like this. Okay, why don't you do it higher now, starting on 2nd finger. Okay, it sounds like you have it in your ear, doesn't it? All right, why don't you try the whole lick now, playing it that way. 1 before 5. Okay, it's getting closer. But this is the note you want to land on, an E. That's the note you want to land on. Okay? There it is. That's what you want. So you have to organize your half steps and whole steps. Okay? Although it's a E minor melodic minor scale, it's tricky because it starts on the dominant of the scale. It starts on B. So you just have to be very, very picky with yourself for where to put those whole and half steps. Okay? So while that's getting so much better, let's hear you again, and let's just add the note values this time at 2.
Oh, rehearsal number 2?
Mm-hmm. Okay, Sage, that's a C sharp, right? Mm-hmm.
Should I start from number 2 again?
Mm-hmm. So 2 before 3 is a C sharp, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so so the orchestra plays this tune, don't they, at the very beginning?
Yes.
Okay, so be careful not to play what the orchestra plays, because when the orchestra plays this at the very beginning, it's a C natural, and you have C natural in your head. But when the cello plays it, the cello is answering the orchestra, and the cello is showing them who's boss. The cello is showing how it's supposed to be done. Okay, so the cello plays a C sharp there. Okay, and again, the C sharp is pushing towards the D, right? And because we're going into B minor, right? Okay. And D is the third of B, so it's a lower third, that's how you know we get into B now. Okay, try it 2 again.
Okay.
Okay, Sage, let's continue to fix your C sharp there. Okay, let's just do 3 before 3 again once more. So starting on the B. Good.
That was right.
That was correct. Good. Okay. So make sure you fix it, right? Okay. So just because you played it once doesn't mean you're going to play it again that way, right? So you do it, so repetitions, you probably do it at least 3 times to get it in your ear, okay? Do it just for time's sake, do it about 2 more times. 3 before 3. Good. One more time. Good. Okay, so all that was actually pretty good what you did. Let's work out the scale again, starting from the high B. Let's see, let's give it another shot. Let's do another shot. Okay, Sage.
Yeah.
That first note you have wrong so far, it was good up until the D sharp. Okay? So start from A. And then D sharp. Right there. No, supposed to be D sharp. Sage. So why don't you do la, si, do, re, mi, but sing it in your range. La, I think you're up here, right? La, ti. I'm not going to embarrass myself. So sing from the A. La. Or just don't even use solfege. Just use the note name. So just say A, B, C sharp, D sharp. I can't sing that. Go ahead and just say, I'm putting you on the spot, but you sing, see? See, if you didn't sing, I probably wouldn't do it, but you in the choir, folks who don't know, say she's in the choir. Let the church say amen. Okay.
Hey, Mr. Ishmael, we're almost out of time, so I just wanted to just kind of stop right here. I wanted to say thank you to everyone that tuned in. We really appreciate you tuning in to Mr. Ishmael's cello intonation and intervals for intermediate and advanced cello students. We really appreciate you all tuning in. And we will see you all on our next online masterclass tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Have a great day.